Most people consume audiovisually online now, 69% as opposed to 31% written. Cisco predicts that that's going to about 90% in the next 2 years by 2013. So if you're not actually using video, start incorporating it into your marketing. Once again, also take a look at our webcasts that we have coming up. We have a whole bunch of ones where we talk about video and so on and so forth. We've got a couple
to mix it up a bit.
Yeah, is there one? I think there's one up right now that tells you how to use video. I think that was the one we did.
That was the last
week's?
2 weeks. Yeah,
2 weeks
something,
ago, like that. I don't know.
So.
We're doing a few of these. So
we're doing once a week. So,
but basically, you can find that information on there and show you how to. It's a lot of how-to as well on that one. As I went through the online video, I just kind of talked to this. The other thing too that's interesting on online video is that people remember 80% of what they see and hear with a bit of a story and visuals behind it, as opposed to 10% of what they read and 20% of what they hear. So once again, video is very important from the standpoint of people will remember your story if it's a compelling story with the audio-visual content. One thing I have on here, this is very interesting, is that people don't understand this, is that video is not the future, it is the current. It is what is the here and now, and where, in basically 2 years, it will be 90% of the web. So get on board. I guess that's the best way to look at it as well. The next one we're going to look at here, and I got to take a drink here for a sec because I'm thirsty.
So what happens when you're running in a small home office with no air conditioning and tons of lights? It's pretty bright in here.
Yeah. Anyways, the one thing I do want to talk about video too is that this comes from a source called emarketer.com, and this is from a January 4th article that they had, which is the frequency of what U.S. executives view work-related videos online. And literally 75% of all U.S. executives view work-related videos online weekly. And that's an amazing stat. If you look at the business sites up at the top, that's the one I'm using. I'm not using YouTube, but I am using the business sites up top. So that's a tremendous stat. So that is, people are grabbing this information. The other thing too is that if you look online, Google results very interesting right now, and I think this is going to change. There's 10 to 17 results on the first page typically. You'll have a couple of video results, and then the vast majority are kind of just blog posts and written and stuff like that. I have a feeling, just based on what's happening, is that that's going to change. You're going to see a lot more video content showing up on Google as well for certain key terms. So once again, one of the ways that you want to start using video. Now, the interesting thing is 75% of these executives are viewing videos online. Here's the more interesting thing, what they do after they're actually viewing this content as well. So, 39% of these people are contacting vendors, 42% are making purchases, 53% are searching for the information on that, and 65% go and visit your site. So a lot of the reasons these people are online is they're in some sort of buy mode or discovery mode. So this is absolutely imperative. So I kind of beat a dead horse here. Get video on your site, get video in your ways. You can actually use video, by the way, put it in an email and send it to people as a prospecting tool as well. One last thing that I look at here on the video tips, there's a couple of sites out there. One is TubeMogul, one is Blip TV. And what happens is these are, you can upload your content there, and they're distributors of your video content out to multiple sites. So you can actually add your information up online and push it out to multiple areas. So it's a distribution channel for both. In fact, if you sign up on TubeMogul and upload your video, Blip TV is one of the ones that you can actually send this to, and if you're signed up on Blip TV, it will distribute it out. So it's basically one quick little process to get your information out online as well.